All right, y'all. We are live here with the Black Women Empowering Finances, and it's your host Rashida Roberts here. I'm looking for my crew, but I don't see them. No, I don't see them. Where they at? All right, y'all. We are going to be having an event, Ready, Set, Confidence, February 18th. So I'm inviting y'all, Ready, Set, Confidence for 2023. It is February 1st, the first day of Black History Month, and it's time to get it. It's time to get it. But y'all, we're gonna be having a small business workshop. So y'all come in. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things. Today, our topic was supposed to be about insurance, but our speaker is having some technical difficulties. And so I'm just here to say what's up and invite you guys out. All right. So some of the things that, well, I guess my topic that I'll be talking about is managing your finances. Because even as a small business owner, you need to make sure that your personal finances are intact. And that could also inspire you to get your business finances intact too. Because a lot of us have started businesses, especially during the COVID time. And during that time, probably there's some people that need to get bookkeepers and accountants and all of that and get that together because we have all of these receipts, receipt after receipt after receipt, and we dump them on our bookkeepers back porch, on the doorstep, on the table, and say, hey, yeah, can you handle this at the end of the year? That's not the way to do it. That is not the way to do it. So I don't do business finances, but I do personal finances. But there are things that we can do to help us with our personal finances that will still help us with our business. And guess what, y'all? Look, our speaker just got in. So we are I'm going to show you, we'll take a small break, just show you the flyer again. And we're going to get into talking about ready, set, confidence in insurance. All right. Just give us 1 second. All right, and we are back. Let's get it with Miss Tasha Singleton. How are you this evening? Okay, y'all. Look, StreamYard has upgraded, y'all. We got music and everything. Yes. All right, so today we have Miss Tasha Singleton with TJS Inspires. Well, that's her ad. But what's your TJS Solutions? That's right, TJS Solutions. She's been in finance for over 25 years. Am I correct? Over 25 years in the financial industry.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think.
Hi,
All right,
everyone. I
awesome.
am Tasha Singleton with TJS Financial Solutions. I've got over 2 decades of experience being a licensed financial services person, and I am a certified risk manager, certified insurance counselor, and I love to help people take control of their personal economy and life. And insurance, we definitely need to have confidence in insurance because that is what's going to be our lifesaver at times. We never know what's going to happen, but when a catastrophe happens, you want to make sure that you are covered. Okay. There are a lot of things out here and a lot of myths that people say, do this, do that. And, we will, it'll bring your price down and you'll still be covered. But hey, you know what? We need to learn the truth and not focus on the myth about insurance. That's one of the things that I will definitely say. And this month, we're starting today, is the first day of Life Insurance Awareness Month. So if you have loved ones that you care for right now and they depend on you financially and you don't have life insurance, now is the best time to contact someone to make sure that you get the right coverage so that your family will be taken care of. It's the ultimate love letter that you can leave to your family. But more important, there are a lot of things about insurance, like the myth about increase your deductible and that'll bring your premium down. Yes, it will bring your premium down. But guess what? How many of you keep that amount of money in your emergency fund for your deductible? If you have $1,000 deductible to bring your premium down, you need to make sure that just in case you get into an accident, you have that $1,000 in your bank account. Because unfortunately, the average middle class American, it would take us 30 days just to pay for a $400 expense because we don't even keep that much in our bank account now. So, how many months would it take you to pay your deductible? Which means you would be without a car about 2.5 months in order to get a $1,000 deductible. So, is that a good thing? It could be if you have $1,000 laying around all the time in your account. But if you're someone who's just doing it to save on the monthly premium, but you don't keep that much in your bank account, then no, it's not a good thing. So be sure to come out to Ready, Set, Confident and make sure you learn all about the insurances that you need so that you can be confident that you'll be protected to the capacity. And make sure that you also, if you're a person who loves to travel, we'll have Janisha Richardson talking about travel confidence. And if you are a business owner and you're not sure if your business can make it through the next recession, you'll definitely want to hear Joyce Chesley Hayward, who is the founder of Fusion for Business, as she talks about making sure your business can survive the next recession. And if you're a business owner who is you're good with sales, but you're not good at collecting on your accounts receivable, Dee Bowden will be talking about how you can collect the cash because cash flow is the lifeline of all businesses. And you just heard Rashida Roberts give you some great tips on monitoring and keeping your finances together. If you're a business, those receipts are important, especially now during tax time. Taxes season is just starting, and you know you're going to have to keep your accounting and get it straight for your tax person, whether they're a CPA or an accountant or just a tax professional. Then you need to make sure that you have everything in order. And Rashida gave you some great tips. So go ahead and take it away, Rashida.
All right. So hopefully, no, first of all, I like one of the tips that you were talking about, making sure you lower your deductibles. Um, well, I guess if you do lower your deductibles, wait, you said no, actually increase them. So if you increase them, you need to make sure that you cover, you're able to, okay, I have that confused. I have that confused. So if your deductible goes up, normally you're paying less, right? Yeah. Okay. So again, that's the play that some people do so that they don't have to pay so much in insurance per month. All right. So, but you also need to make sure that you can cover the deductible. So, because I always say that, it's making sure that you can cover your deductibles, put that in your emergency fund because most people actually, statistics show when it comes to financial life that a lot of people can't afford $500 in emergencies, let alone 1,000. So, and that is, um, you know, when you go back and look at like Consumer Finance Bureau, they push different statistics out, but you have to make sure. I would say if you lower the deductible, I mean, if you increase the deductible, you want to make sure that you take the money that you're saving, right? That you were spending on the insurance deductible. Take that money, and then now you can save towards making sure you have that deductible in your emergency fund. So, if your premium went down from 300 to 150, now then go ahead and put that 150 in your emergency fund so that you can cover the deductible if you should have a reason to use it. Okay. Um, yeah, but those high deductibles, ooh, sometimes I just want to yeah, those high deductibles, I don't like them. I'm sorry. I don't like the high deductibles, so I just try to, I'm like, look, I need y'all to lower that deductible. I don't care if I have to pay a few extra dollars, but I need you to lower it. So yeah, that can be, but you have to look at your particular financial situation and see what is best for you. So I do have well, I mean, I know we're talking about business finances. I wanted to ask you a question because all of us get these, and I'm not, that's not my strong suit is insurance. It definitely isn't. So you know how you have a credit card or you're with an organization or whatever, you always get these mailers to, hey, we'll give you $1,000 in insurance, like even your bank will send them, especially credit unions. So are those good policies to get, or should you sign them? I mean, they're like usually not offering, you don't have to pay anything. Do they ever even pay out? What is it up with the mailers? Like, should people get that? I mean, even if it's like with their business account or whatever, we have business accounts with credit unions and things like that. What are your tips on those mailers that you get out that we get sent a lot?
Well, sometimes you get sent mailers because with the credit union or the bank that you're in, that insurance company gives you a discount on your insurance. Other times you get sent mailers because, if you have a home mortgage, they're going to send you something with a partner company who will help you get insurance without having to do a whole lot of health qualification. So it'll be an easy issue, simplified issue. And so that's going to cost more. But if you're somebody that has health problems, then that may be a good option for you. So that way you can actually get insurance, whereas you may be declined otherwise. So, and then when you have like the accidental death and dismemberment that they give you for free, that is something that it's good to add on to any insurance program that you already have. That is not the insurance program that you're just going to stick with and think that you're going to get something for free. Because remember, most times when they're sending you that advertisement in the mail, it's for accidental death and dismemberment. So you only have the coverage if you die by accident. So you've got to read what it's for so that you can be sure you're covered.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, so take note, y'all. When you get those policies, see what type of coverage that it is, because if it's only for accidental death and dismemberment, I hate saying that because I'm now thinking about the crazy people that follow certain serial killers. But okay, that's dismemberment. That word dismemberment. All right, but no, so that's good because I mean, but at the same time, so should you notify your like original insurance company that you have another policy, or you just make sure you put that in a place where everybody can find it in your state? Like, how does that work? Because I know sometimes when I've changed my insurance or added on a different policy to up my numbers, and they would tell me, "Oh, you need like, is this replacing another insurance, or do you have a different insurance policy?" So that I guess they don't cancel each other out. I don't know how that works, but I'm trying to ask a question that somebody else may be afraid to be asking.
Okay. So what you're talking about, there's two different things. You could just buy additional insurance. That means that we're not going to worry about the insurance policy that you already have. What we would do is say, okay, maybe you need $200,000 of insurance. You already have a $100,000 policy. I'm not going to replace that policy. I'm just going to sell you an additional 100,000, and that means you have two policies in place, two for $100,000 instead of one for 200,000. And there are reasons that we don't replace policies, and then there's some people who do replace policies. But you have to figure out what works best for you and your situation. Now, however, if you have a $100,000 policy and you want to buy the $200,000 policy from me, then that means I'm going to replace that $200,000 is replacing that $100,000 policy. And we have rules where we have to follow and form so that we can send it out to your current carrier, insurance company, and let them know that you're buying insurance from us and it's going to replace the policy that you had with them. And then, of course, they'll contact you and we'll contact you because the insurance company really doesn't want to, and that agent doesn't want to really lose, that client. So there is replacement. If we're actually replacing a policy, that's a rule that must be followed. But if we're not replacing a policy, we're just adding on to it, then you'll have two policies. And the new insurance company will know about the old one. And the old one, we don't have to notify them because we're not replacing.
All right, good information. All right, y'all. We're about to jump off here in just a few minutes. We're going to be on for about 5 more minutes. But I wanted to just get, because, this is small business. So just a quick recap, y'all. It's February 18th, 2023, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, we are going to be having a webinar. Okay, our annual, we do this annually for Black History Month. And check out the Instagram page, because we're going to be laying down some hard players for, Ready, Set, Confidence. The confident women who have come before us, okay? The confident women who are with us now, and the confident women who will be coming in the future. We're just going to be talking about different women as well, just through social media. And some of these people you may have not heard of, because so we have to bring light to all different types of women. And so there are plenty of Black women who have displayed confidence throughout the years, throughout history, and, even now, that are very, inspirational. So we want to make sure that, you all feel empowered to keep going, no matter where you are in business. Especially, if you're new out there, just keep putting one foot in front of the other and solicit help. Don't try to do it by yourself. I know there's a lot of stuff that we need to do so we can learn our business, but there's also a lot of people out here who can help you. So make sure that you tap into the right people, study people, research them. But do look up the SBA, right? Did I say that right? Yeah. SBA, score.org, all of that. Great places to start when you're looking at, structuring your business. Even y'all, if you go to the IRS.gov and your Secretary of State site, they have a plethora. I mean, it's really all about just sitting down and reading, but sometimes we want to cut through the chase. But look, I'm telling you, don't play around. Understand the structure of your business and make sure you understand that and read, because I know some people need to go back and change their registered agent because they not about to have a business if the state catch on. just from like little stuff. So make sure you do your homework and ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid that, dealing with the government, we know it's slow. It's slow, but you're gonna have to go on that phone or you just go email and get some help from customer service. But there are people out there to help you. So again, February 18, 2023, Eastern Standard Time is gonna be 10 a.m. To noon. All right. So we're not gonna hold you for long. We have 5 speakers: Tasha Singleton, Janisha Richardson, myself, Rashida Roberts, Dee Bowden. We'll be talking about collect the cash. The accounts receivable. Accounts receivable is a big thing. A lot of companies write their debts off every single year because they're not getting paid, and we're looking at a really tough year. We've already had a tough fall season and the start of winter season because a lot of companies have been laying off. And so, paying debts and paying money, paying bills, it's not people's top priority when you ain't got no income coming in, right? You're worried about a couple of things: keeping your house straight, lastly eating, being able to eat, being able to keep a roof over your house, and having some water, right? Like those are like your top 3. And then you got lights, electricity, along with your transportation and communication. So we want to make sure, as businesses, that you still are able to collect, your cash, collect what's due and owe to you. And sometimes people just give up on that. So that'll be another topic as well, how to structure that and everything. So tap into Dee Bowden. Can't wait to hear that talk as well. So, and then we'll have Janisha talking about business credit. Joyce will be talking about, I think Tasha just mentioned it, but her title is about surviving the next pandemic. So make sure that you tap in, because can your business survive the next pandemic? I just met an accountant that I went to dinner here in San Antonio. And so I was sitting at the bar, and so I met an accountant. She actually had just moved from Los Angeles to Texas, and she was talking about how they were trying to have another shutdown, lockdown. Could your business, survive that? Right? And so we have to be able to make sure that we can pivot no matter what situation it is. So definitely come with your questions and that we can all win. We can all win. And then that's just a good networking because we always want to make sure we network. Oh, yo, I forgot. Guess what's today? February, the day is February the 1st. Y'all, in 2 more days, we have our monthly networking. Hello. And who's our speaker?
Yes,
It's you. It's you again. Yes,
I
which
am.
is why you're speaking right now. Okay, I totally look. I don't. Yeah, even though I forgot, but I remember it. But yeah, so we're gonna make sure that you guys come to blackwomenetwork.org, okay? And we'll put that up on the screen. We're having our monthly, we do it, we've been doing it every month. We've been consistent, y'all. So yes. Okay, I gotta get a horn because that's a horn moment right there. So this will be our 5th month having our networking event. It's the first Saturday of every month unless that's a holiday. And but so we'll be here on Saturday, which is February the 4th. February the 4th, and that starts again at 10 a.m. to
9:30.
11:30 a.m. Wait, 10:30 a.m.
9:30 to 11. It's 9:30 Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern on Saturday,
Okay,
February 4th for our
9:30
networking.
to
11.
wait, say it again.
It's
You're breaking
9:30
up. That's why I
a.m.
couldn't
to
hear you.
okay. 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday, February
Okay,
4th.
so yeah, it's an hour and a half, right?
Yes. And we can go to
All right, cool beans. All right.
blackwomenetwork.org for them to register for that. Can't wait to see you at the networking
Got
event
it.
this
I'm putting
weekend,
that
this
in
Saturday.
so that way y'all can. Yes, y'all. And that is Black Women Network. Let's see if it comes up, if it will show. Yeah, there it is. Blackwomennetwork.org. All right. So definitely tap into that. And so I have one final question, and then we're going to rock and roll and get out of here, y'all. One final question for our speaker that's going to be there on Saturday. So you're going to get some more gems about insurance. So I definitely feel that if that is your area of need, you definitely need to tap in so you can get those gems because we all know we just know insurance is a taboo subject, but we don't want it to be taboo. So this is why, sometimes you're gonna have to come. I've gone to multiple events where they talked about insurance, usually from the same people, Tasha being one of them because she's like a walking encyclopedia. But you definitely want to make sure that you hear the information over and over. All right. So my final question for you is just give us what is the like one of the main things that small business owners should be looking for when it comes to insurance, or maybe what type of insurance, yeah, what is a key thing that we should be looking for as a small business owner when we're looking for insurance?
The most important thing is liability insurance right now. If somebody slips and falls when they're on your property, visiting you at your office, if something happens where you do something that causes the person that you're working for, you're contracted with, to be injured, professionally, there's an error or an omission, liability insurance is what's going to cover you. So you need to make sure that you have liability insurance. And we do make sure that you recommend that you can buy if you're a contractor, which is most times the small artisan contractors, they just buy their own liability insurance for when they're doing jobs that they're working for a general contractor as a subcontractor. But if you are someone who doesn't work in the trade field and you're a small business, you want to look at getting a business owner's policy. So, because a business owner's policy will give you coverage for everything right in it. It's a package policy similar to the homeowner's policy. And if you're a small business, you can qualify for that because it does start as low as $500 a year. So look into that. Just take some time, pick up the phone, make a call, and find out some information from your local agent in your area. So that way you can be sure you are getting the best coverage. And what your needs are for your business will be taken care of. But liability insurance is the most important thing. And then the next important thing is going to be cyber. How many people could last without email today? Think about this. We're on social media right now. And imagine what would happen if you didn't take credit cards, if you didn't do Cash App or PayPal or something like that. What would you do to collect your money? Now, when you're doing that, just like the big boys we've seen have all of these cyber events, you would be responsible. So you want to make sure that you have a policy that provides you with cyber liability as well. All right. So I'm not sure where Rashida went. Looks like we may have been having technical difficulties. But I know I am so glad that I finally was able to get on. But welcome, Rashida, back. Yeah.
I was there. I heard you. I was just giving you the floor. I was giving you the floor. Oh, we wanted to hear our answers. No, but great information. So definitely y'all get that liability insurance and tap in Saturday. Okay, again, blackwomenetwork.org. And then the conference will be, I didn't call it a conference, a webinar. Y'all done been everywhere. I'm sorry. The conference is ready. Set confidence.org. Look, conference or something, a webinar, whatever you need to call it, get in the house. Okay. So you can just touch the hem. Just touch the hem. Okay. So you can get all of this goodness that's about to come to you. All right. 5 powerful, dynamic speakers. I'm loving it. Would just come enjoy, and we want to hear from you. We want to listen to answer your questions, and we also just want to see your faces, and let's network and enjoy each other's company, and just learn. So just learn. If you could just get one thing that's going to help you shift or shape your 2023, it will be well worth it. All right. Again, that's February the 18th at 10 a.m. to noon, right? 10 a.m. to noon. And I see some of y'all out there chiming in. So we thank you all for being here. And we will see you soon. All right. Tasha, you got any final words?
Now, we'd love to see you come out network this Saturday from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. Go to blackwomennetwork.org and come meet some new people to collaborate with and possibly maybe your next client. Love to see you there.
All right. See you soon. All right, y'all. Well, you all take care. That was it. That is it. We will see you guys next week where we're going to be tapping into another one of our speakers. But don't forget about this Saturday coming up. All righty. We're out of here.